And if you happen to have been a lifer, in the Discord, you would have been given this target here of 20,800 about 10-20 minutes ago. I don't know, maybe an hour ago, but look at the fall. I mean, it couldn't have been a bit, but about an hour and a half ago, something like that. But the update gave you this exact target to the downside. I said the 1 hour was very bearish. Look out for the 1 hour for a massive dump to the downside. And that's exactly what we saw. Check, check, check. Shout out to each and every one of you. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for each and every one of you for being crypto lifers. Let's get into it. What a bull trap. I had the feeling it was. Sold all my alts that I bought for no loss and no gain on the pump. Closed my positions and got ready to throw it all into ETH at the bottom. Shout out to Hayden LaForge, who felt and smelt a fishy situation. Shout out to my man. Let's jump on into the live screen here. Let's break it down. Shout out to each and every one of you. I've been traveling all day. Didn't get a lot of sleep because I shared a hotel bed with my kid. And it was just kind of like, and then I got a neck cramp, and my neck's been killing me all day. You left the hotel lifer. Good for you. Yeah, bounce, man. I was out, dude. I had to come back home, man. Also, because of the crazy day, I missed a pretty good idea. I could have shorted hard. You know, I was able to put the call up for the team. Let's break down what I see happening for Bitcoin in the massive dump. Bitcoin in a nasty, nasty dump. Shout out to all the viewers out there. If you're out here kicking it with me, I'm the crypto lifer. I'm going to be in a good mood no matter what, because life is precious. You could die tomorrow. Remember that. There's no guarantees that we're here forever. So always take a deep breath. Here's my measured move. Why is that the measured move? How do I get that? Well, it's pretty simple. The algo will take you the length of the pole, and that's just what happens. Also, where do I get the length of this pole to? From here. When a falling wedge breaks to the downside, all right, you're going to be able to take basically the width of the wedge. You can even take a little more. It's kind of sad. I mean, that might even go even more, honestly. But my first stop was right there about an hour ago, based off the length of the pole that we got going on, right? Well, I thought we would at least get held by 21,100, 21,200, or 21,000. Remember, we had these high volume nodes in these areas here, and we got one sticking out right here. But we've been just falling right through them. It doesn't matter. Usually, though, when you break a big node sticking out, you have to go to the next one that's sticking out as far to really get caught. That's 19,000. Also, if you've been part of our group, we talked about the breakout. We say if you break back into a pattern, then you must respect that you're back inside that pattern. Also, if you're a lifer, then you knew that this was a rising wedge and it continued in the channel. And rising wedges that continue to the channel eventually will break down to the downside, right? We started this wedge. Once we didn't make a higher high on the stochastics, you're in an M pattern. You could even just play this. See this? And we said, M pattern. M's will break to the downside. That's your measured move. I talked about this. I actually drew this multiple times. And I said to watch out for this. I said, we could pump. I said, beautiful if we pump. I said, but it doesn't matter if we don't get above the previous high. I don't know if anyone remembers this, but you could remember me. You could go back in time and watch me make this exact shape. I said, will we make an M? Because this is how I trade. It's pretty simple. You take the time frame you're in. If you come back up to the upside, and you'd like this to make it up, the stochastics, they never even let the stochastics breathe. They never made it back to the upside. They got trumped. But at the same time, the daily was in a horrible way the entire time. Open up the daily here on Bitcoin USD on the all-time history index for Bitcoin. And if you remember me on around the blockchain, if you remember correctly, on Friday, whatever day it was, Thursday, I'm saying, you could see a dump to the downside. Also, we just broke beautiful support. And once you broke that, it's over, man. Sayonara, senorita. That is it. And you have to assume that that's now, it could be a bear trap. Of course, anything is possible at this point. They're playing with the liquidity. But, at this time now, you're coming back down to this trend line. You're back inside this pattern as far as I'm concerned. If you want to throw a Hail Mary pass, you could say, okay, you're on this diagonal trend and you will bounce off the trend to the upside. 4 hour extremely oversold, 1 hour extremely oversold, 15-minute attempting to get the bit of a bounce here. So do we get a bounce on the 15? I mean, that is nasty. Trying to even make a pattern out of that is tough. Right? It's a mess. It's a mess. Gotta say that you fell out. Like, you need a bounce. Smaller time frames are really all you can do to look for some formation of something. Right here on the 1 minute, you do see some bullish divergence. So signs of life, but it doesn't mean, you had some right here too. A little bit. I mean, this one's a lot stronger. You've got a strong swing down here, a swing up. It already kind of, but you didn't, ugliness. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder. Do you see that? But barely, like a shoulder, a head, but it's a drunken, inverted flat line. Like, got to go to the 1 minute just to see some type of action, and it's bear flaggy at best, right? 20,800 is the measured move. So, looks like we got some more downside on our hands, possibly on the 1 minute. Why I'm on the small time frames, because you go whatever time frame you can get any type of inclination on. Now look at this. I mean, you got swing down here, and swing here. That is bullish divergence. On the 5 minute, it says we should get a bounce back to the upside. Can we get the V-shaped recovery now after the insane dump city? And we're going to take a look at BOOKMAP as well. You're looking for this on the 5 minute. That's the only way you really begin to dig yourselves out of this hole, or you go sideways, eventually kind of slow down in the action a little bit. But wow, what a slam dunk for the bears to the downside. What are your settings for the VRVP? Just 240. Just put 240 in the inputs. That's all you got to do. Add a 0, because it will come in as stock 24. Just add a 0 to the 24. So bang, bang, bang. So look at this. And again, every single thing I say on this live stream, I say I have no idea where Bitcoin will go. I have no clue. I say it every single day on the live. So let me just say it again. I have no idea where Bitcoin's going to go. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I say it every single day on the live. So look, here is a lemon. Lemon is being squeezed into the water. Because if you can believe anything is possible, then you can believe anything is possible. So you can't believe what you think is guaranteed to happen. You have to believe and be open-minded. Now you have to dream a dream so big and will it into existence, you know. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for jumping on into the live. I appreciate it. So look, what is this colorful map of business behind me? This is BOOKMAP. And look, the shorts got liquidated up here when we got bowled into 21,000. And look, that's all they could get. So that's all the liquidity they could find. Now let's take a look at the bigger clumps of liquidity. You still get more down here. 20,600. Suggests we're going to that lower node, because look, you got nothing up here. You got way more down here. So the buys, they want to signal some buys. 20,600 wall here, a buy wall down here. And it could get pulled away at any time. It's just showing you the heat map right now is to the downside. 20,006, 20,700. Very likely we break 21,000 and continue to the downside. All right, very likely we break 21,000 and continue to the downside. So just something to think about. All right, just be careful of that. Yeah, you got to. Because if you lose that level, you're down in the dumps, man. You're down in the dumps. All right. And it's likely you're headed a little lower, even though you're trapped in small liquidity, though. Not like you have huge buy orders way down here anywhere or anything up in here. You're kind of trapped in a tight zone. More liquidity down here than up here. It's likely the market maker and most of the market will head where the liquidity lies. That's just, it's not even the market maker. It's just how liquidity is. It's just what happens when you have price action in the zone. Okay. Now, what in the saying hell? Yeah. So that was BOOKMAP. BOOKMAP was showing me all the orders, right? How many people, look, they're trying to 437 sell. They're trying to sell 437 Bitcoin in this area. Okay. They're trying to buy 600, 390. They're trying to buy like $2,000 Bitcoin in this area. So it's just all the future contracts on Binance Futures. Can we get the V-shaped recovery to the upside? So far, the 5 minute suggests that we can get a move. Watching Bitcoin here, there is bullish divergence for Bitcoin. Suggests we can get a push to the upside. Suggests they may have liquidated just enough people. And see these numbers? These are liquidations. 50,000 liquidations, 80,000 liquidations, 63,000 liquidations for 49 different accounts. Showing you exactly what's happening here on the order book. All right. Scary business here. It is. There's still some strong coins. We liked LBP, Launch Block Protocol. Why? I don't know. It was just looking good to me. And look, if you look at it right here, I mean, on the 5 minute, right? Look at this. It's in this beautiful bull pattern. Is it not? I mean, doesn't that say it's about to pop to me? I don't know. You tell me. That's just what the technical analysis suggests. That shape says it's about to boom. Do I have any of this? I do not at the moment. kind of want to get into this. Look at this tiny cup and handle on the 5-minute time frame. Sammy cup and handy to the upside. My goodness, I've never seen a guy do something like that. I think he's a gymnast. He twisted it around his legs, swung it around his head, came back around, and laid that ball right up in clean to the basket. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. There's a bit of a Sammy cup and handy to the upside here. And LBP still looking bullish in a bit of a flag. I can't believe that. It's defying gravity with Bitcoin in its background while it continues to pump. LBP, Launch Block Protocol, baby. Might do damage for 38% more. You never know. Already up 68% from when we started babysitting it. It would go sideways, 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 and then eventually bang to the upside. Shout out to my LBP crew. Anyone that may or may not have jumped into LBP. If you learned something from LBP, that's all that matters. And remember, NMR was the most boring coin in the world. Nobody wanted it. Nobody cared about it, right? But now as Bitcoin dumps NMR, pumping out of this tight channel to the upside in the last hour. These are 5-minute candles, so the last 20 to 10 5-minute candles, which is 50 minutes, this thing is banging on them to the upside. NMR, bang, bang, bang. We talked about MMR way back in the day here at the end of this wedge. It's up pretty nicely regardless of Bitcoin. Shout out to Habib Papa Zoe, my man in the game. ACH wants to rip on the 4-hour. Just lost 1K. Not easy out here. That's what happens, baby. I miss drinking the lemon water every time. Drink. If you miss it, then do it again. You won't miss it anymore. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Kill my Dow down so bad it's only going up. I've heard that game before. And you know what? That could get you wrecked. That could go down even more. You never know. And honestly, you know, shout out to Puerto Rock and the whole team. I did the white balance. I got the, you know, this should be the best. Look at this. I mean, you won't see better video. It looks like I'm there. Like it looks like me. Come and hug me. This is 3-dimensional, baby. This is 3D TV, baby. Look, no, like you're touching the mic now. Gotcha. Gotcha. Never should have listened to the martini guy last night. Took a leverage long out on his recommendation and currently underwater. Luckily, I only used 3x, so might be able to ride it out. Oof. You just came through the monitor. I appreciate these dreams so much, and I know plenty of others feel the same way. You are helping me learn about such a topic that can be learned about easily and learned about easily. Thank you. Anytime, man. Sam, do you hold silver and gold or just some Bitcoin? I do hold silver and gold. It's funny you mentioned that. Like a pirate over here. And also antiques, you know. Let's bring it out. Charlie, can you bring it out? Show the people the... Thank you, Charlie. You're so nice, man. I can't believe you came in and worked on a Monday tonight, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Look at this. This is so beautiful. Hold on, I gotta see this thing. As if I knew Bitcoin was gonna get shot today. This thing's got clips on it, flips on it. It actually still works. Oh, but this thing is beautiful. Can you roll that beautiful bean footage? All right, so bam. This is a Scottish Flint talk. Old sweet thing. Thing is old school, man. Old Scottish Flint talk. We'll take a look at it if we have a time towards the end of the show. I picked this puppy up today. Every time we make a good trade, this thing's coming out. That's going to be a new addition to the show. My wife's going to be upset. She wants it upstairs on the piano. And I'm like, but I like it, though. So that's going to be a fun little game. That thing is beautiful to look at. It's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, yeah, it's a replica. It's a flintlock. Yeah, Scottish. Scottish flintlock. Bang, 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 you know. It's a pistol sold at general stores throughout the colonies of British and North America during the American Revolution. The Scottish flintlock. You see? Prevalent at least in November 773 and onwards. It wasn't that expensive. It was $100. You know, I'm being honest. Yeah. The stand was like $15, which was kind of like, come on, you know. But whatever, you know. I was on quote-unquote vacation today. Some vacation. Monday Night Live, I don't even know what to expect. Gregory the Sniper anytime. Bitcoin Bounce here. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Yeah. I just got home much later than usual, and there's a live. I'm long on the shorts. Shout out to Gregory the Sniper, long on the shorts, baby. I was explaining the entire market structure to someone today, and it made me realize how much I learned from the stream. Thanks, Sammy. You've opened my eyes to a wide range of awesomeness. Shout out to the crypto alien. Bitcoin going down. Prepare money. Always have some money on the sidelines for the BTC boom, right? And look, I mean, if finally the short's getting a little bit of action here over. I mean, the 1 hour's is now overbought on the short, high in the RSI, extended on the MACD, and you're getting probably a little, slight, class B or C bearish divergence too as well. Shout out to everybody here. BTC is going down. Shout out to everybody here on the live. So let's get back into Bitcoin. That's what everyone wants to see is the nasty drop. Look, I mean, it did get the bounce. So far, not far, South Boston. I remember that. So we're watching to see if this can get a bit of a bounce. This is kind of your hopeful hopes. The 5-minute really didn't get too high. We didn't really get above the zone. You got resistance now for Bitcoin right here. So Bitcoin now has heavy resistance at 21,350 and at 21,100. And that's that old node. I can't believe we're back there again. It's so annoying. I never wanted to get back there after we were there before over and over again. Pump sounds better than the dump. The P in pump stands for positivity. Shout out to Michael Peace. Is that Michael Pa? G'day, Sam, from the Northern Rivers of Australia. Thank you for helping me to the semi-retire from the 30 years of landscaping. I love all that you do, and I thank you. And so do my knees. Anytime. Shout out to Baza, man. We love you, brother. Every single time. To be or not to be. Aren't they both the answer? Shout out to Jason Furiani. Appreciate you, brother. And let's take a look at that fear and greed index for Bitcoin. We'll also take a look at the futures index. We'll see what's happening there as well. Break it down. Also, we showed you the E-mini futures was looking bearish as all heck. And yeah, I'm changing my vocabulary, not using that word. As all heck. Almost fell into it, but did not. So Dow futures down, S&P down 15. That's huge for the S&P. Nasty, nasty dump for the S&P. So I'm going to duplicate this too, and we're going to look at the S&P. Russia closed the pipeline. Oh, yeah. Long quant at 88, baby. My man. We'll take a look at quant. I appreciate you bringing quant up. All right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Bouncing off the 200 MA on the 1 hour. Bouncing off to the downside, not to the upside. I don't know what he's talking about. Which one's bouncing? Moki? All right, everyone, if you say anything's bouncing, even if we are talking about Bitcoin, you got to say what coin it is. Like, what coin is bouncing off the 200? You can't just throw 200 bounce. You got to be like, what coin is it that's bouncing, you know? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Only people, there's not many people that are dumping right now that are covering the dump. You know what I'm saying? If you're not covering the dump, we only have 208 likes on the live. Are you kidding me? On this impromptu live stream on a Monday night? 200 during the dump? 209 likes with 408 people? Are you kidding me? Everybody, this is the cryptolifer show. We haven't missed a live stream in days. This is a double up too. So not only do we never miss, but we also double up sometimes. Come on now. I'm not going to move until we see 300 likes. Come on now. Let's get these likes flying like salami in the sauce. Yes, I said it. Let's get it going. If you just spit out your coffee, I know you did. I'm going to make you do something else if you don't. Come on. Ooh, I just burped as I said that, and I didn't even mean to. It just happened. I'm so sorry. I think you do is so important because you're teaching people a path to money that once not there. It's true. It connects us all. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Jacob Cannon. You, my man, exactly. You understand what's going on, Jacob. You really do. And that makes you a blue guy. So even I've never done this before, and some people will be pissed because they've never seen you before. But if you ever want to come back and be a moderator, I like your attitude. I like the way you're talking to me. I like the way it sounds like you're with the movement for life. So shout out to Jacob Cannon. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for being here. Damage the like button. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. 300 likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's all right. Let's keep it moving, though. We got to get it all the way to the move to 426. Will Smith. I don't even like saying that anymore. I don't like the whole Will Smith, the like button thing. I think it was funny for a while. I get it. But honestly, to me, it's like, dude, that man went through a lot. And he's probably still getting, I think he's going through some mental, I'm not going to bring it up, but I just, you know, if you get at least Nancy Kerrigan, no, I'm just, hey. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man. Sometimes, you know, it's just too much for me too. Hey, over here. Bring that guy a like over here. Bring that guy a like button. Or give him a smash. Hey. Oh my God. Tanya Harding over here. Because of you, I was able to see the drop coming by using Bitcoin 3S to see the inverse cup and handle. Shout out to Jen Riggle. See, thank you, man. I was the 300 like from my band channel. Don't even say that. 2 streams in one day. Smash the like for the best in the business. Shout out to CNC Ireland, my man. Oh my God, the announcer voice kills me every time. Shout out to Jennifer Morrison. We love you, Jenny. Can I call you J-Mo? She's J-Mo. Just like, you know, I'm just bub it better than you're yawning. Hey, over here. Giovanni Navarro. I appreciate you, man. You're the only reason I'm not giving up. You give us hope, bro. Everything, you're going to make it no matter what. I'm telling you. It might take 3 years. It might take 4 years. It might take 5 years. But as long as you stay on it, you're going to win. Nancy Kerrigan is the salami and the sauce. Hey. It was the air in the hotel. It might have been, you know. No, it really was. It was making me... I couldn't breathe in there. Shout out to Drankin Chakraborty, man. No worries, man. You're back in action, though. We got you. We don't know what you were doing. When in doubt, get the... All right. So, look, we looked at this. Probably coming back down, but it's still tight in the channel. Wouldn't be surprised. This is something I would keep on the radar. Front row, baby. Might give you a front row show. And that's the thing. Everyone gets freaked out by Bitcoin. But if you just stay in cash, you're able to think clearly and see if there's opportunity around so you don't get freaked out. If you're in the wrong thing and you over leverage, you have to watch everything dump and you can't think straight. And it messes up your mind. And you're all over the place. You know? So. No matter, I like you anyway. Shout out to Drankin Chakraborty, man. We love you, bro. It probably wasn't me. It was my team. And, you know, something's happened. Someone might have missed the button, dude. Would be honored to mod for you. Shout out to Jacob Cannon. And he's in there with the blue crew. It was the way you came about it. It was the way you spoke. It was your energy. It was your vibration. You came right through with the exact type of behavior that I'm looking for in a lifer, in the idea. Shout out to Alex Diaz. Don't wave that thing around. YouTube might ban you. Oh my gosh, don't say stuff like that. Jeez Louise. We ain't no choice but to make it, brother. Lifer mentality. Well, this is a replica. It does not work. It did not work, man. You know, complete replica. Could we bounce back to 21,500 lifer, my bro? Lifers are for life. You have to bring donuts tomorrow. Down Big Hut. Give me hope. Appreciate what you do. Well, man, you got to cut them off, man, when you're down and move on. I don't know. Do whatever makes you happy. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do here should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor or do your own due diligence for getting into any project, coin, or trade. You got to watch out. You got to watch out. This is a quality show. Plus, we get to see the real man behind the scenes with his family. I think that's huge. Shout out to Bobby D in the house. Thank you so much, man. Much respect to you and yours. I like the old-fashioned glazed and the Boston cream. Yeah, and you know, I like jelly. Jelly's my favorite. Now they make a jelly glazed. You know that? It's like a honey dip filled with jelly. It works for me. My guy, your energy is infectious. Best crypto content creator. In my opinion, no BS, all facts. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Many people say that, so thank you for throwing those comments, and I appreciate it. I am humbled by that. Much respect to you and yours. So I'm looking at FRR for a move. But what I do is I put an alert here on the 15-minute. 1 hour could still pump with some momentum, but the 15 minutes a little too high for me. So before I get in, I'd like the 15-minute to snuggle on in and kind of do this or do that. One of these two things somewhere here in the sweet spot. So all you have to do is right-click until you get this plus sign. When you like this to put it, you could just put a click right here. Click on the plus sign, right? Put an alert. It's going to be an alert on that dotted line. And then what I like to do is I actually make a plus sign too. Alt-V. I put an alert on this line too, and these two will meet. And if I hit here, I'll get an alert. If I hit there, I get an alert. It gets just an extra. You can also put an alert down here if you like on the stochastics RSI, which I do. Shout out to each and every one of you. 333 likes on the live stream every single time. Every time I touch the mic, I get the 333. The number follows me around every single time, baby. I mean, I can't go anywhere without it. It's always there. Bang, bang, bang. FRR, front row, man. Possible 54% gains. I would put alerts on this as well if I were you. I have alerts all over it. And I'm going to tell my lifers that I have alerts on it. And that's why I have an alert channel in the Discord. So check it out. If you're in the Discord, it's not a signals group. It's an educational channel. Place where you can get all sorts of juicy nuggets of information that are there for you. Okay? Now, when we look at this here, and we look at the Ultimate Lifers 99, or the alert section here, adding alerts. On the 15-minute TF time frame for FRR USDT on KuCoin. You see, and this is the type of beautiful service you get for $3.33 a day, might I add, which is which is $99 a month, you know, and that's if you don't pay in crypto and get the discount in your favor. You see what I'm saying? So just something to think about. Also, we're doing a special $350 in crypto if you want to take the class and get 3 months in the group. You won't get that anywhere else. You'll be done 3 months from now. You will know so much more about technical analysis and trading. And I don't think for the amount of money everyone else will make you pay, you know, at least $500, at least some type of commitment. $2,000 they sell courses for. Trust me, I was there. I was you trying to find the information 4 or 5 years ago. There was nobody called the cryptolifer. It did not exist. There was no guy who was streaming every single day, constantly looking at the charts, constantly going over Bitcoin till he was blue in the face. It just didn't happen. It didn't happen. SWINGBY's still very strong here. Despite the dump easy, SWINGBY still holding. Now, it could dump at any time, of course, but right now, SWINGBY's still holding the channel here that it's in a falling wedge, 68% chance to break to the upside. SWINGBY on the radar. I'm joining tonight. I keep saying it. Shout out to Waleed Slane. Come on, Waleed. Waleed Siam. I mean, salam alaikum. Bitcoin bounce from the 21. Bitcoin bounce off the 21. I mean, yeah, look, it tried to get to the 21 right here on the 5. It just could not. Look, very close. Now it's getting rejected here by resistance, and it's overbought on the 5-minute time frame. So here, See, what I try to show you is this. I mean, you're in a flag now again. This flag will break to the downside, the length of this bull. Big time. Big time drop for BTC, right? It's either going to do, and then so you're basically, if you're long, you're praying for this, for a double bottom. But the Stokes are about to come down on you, and that's why you watch the smaller time frames. There's really nothing else you can watch. 5 minute, 7 minute, 1 minute during a huge pump and during huge dumps. They're going to lead you to the final end. So many times on this channel, we've watched massive dumps. And this channel, right, we've been here when I've been like, this is probably, remember we found the cup and handle on the 1 minute time frame that stopped the pump? We've done so many things live here that I've never seen. It's been amazing. 4 hour, bro, bounce off the 200. No. It bounced away from the 200. Away from the 200, my man. Like, it tried to get into the 200 and it got completely pushed away. And I talk about that too. We say how this has to be our move, right? Like, if that stayed above the 200 moving average, I would have stayed so bullish, but it did not. Shout out to Calabas Crypto. Calabas Crypto, I love reading your tweets. I always see you on Twitter. Shout out to you and yours. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the Twitter action. You're always retweeting. We're about to hit 7,000 followers on Twitter. That's a milestone. And I recently tweeted, why is the EU rush to travel rule for crypto should be struck down? Really weird, right? A lot of weird stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on. That's strange, right? We also have a podcast. You can check us out. The RS feed, the Cryptolifer Show, the Bitcoin's Last Stand, Season 2, Episode 71, Bitcoin's Last Stand. Jump on in and listen to the podcast whenever you get a chance. Rate hikes tomorrow, the 26th, Tuesday. My SWINGBY chart looks like Block B, like Lego. What do charts do that? I don't know what you mean, man. You're probably in too big of a time frame. One weather leather one time on HCL. Adam Raw shooting star in your EKG library. You're funny, man. Do you think bottom is already in? I don't think like that. I don't say stuff like that. I keep myself open-minded at all times. Alaikum salam, bro. Shut up. Anytime, my friend. I know you put out a lot of tweets. I appreciate you on some of those. Thank you. It's sad that I only got 200 USD and we need 270 to enter with crypto. But I'm slowly getting there. Promise. Anytime, man. Anytime. I mean, if you must, we'll give you 1 month in crypto if you want. We'll put 1 month in crypto if you'd like. But you got to pay the 99. It's just how it is. My wife, because then she got to chase you down and get you for the next month. It's easier every 3 months. You put more work on the team. It's funny. I put out Chainlink too. Chainlink looked like it might move. It's funny. Is a big Chainlink move coming? Funny he said that because I put out Chainlink too, and it looked like it was in a bit of a flag. It's interesting. Shout out to Coins Kid in the game. Shout out to the 358 people on the likes. You people are amazing. Massive liquidations on the longs here. That's usually by the end. That's usually when it ends, right? They push through, and when they really can't get any more, 21,000 seems to be getting held up pretty nicely. And you'd be surprised. You could wake up tomorrow back at 22,005, and everyone will look at you like, what? How? Anything is possible. You are getting heavy resistance here on the short. That's the last place you had some previous resistance here in this area here. So, you're seeing that resistance. I can make you a zone if you'd like. Resistance. You pop through, fell back through again. You're at that same location, and you're overbought on the 1 hour. Highly likely Bitcoin gets some type of break to the upside, at least some type of relief rally, but you never know. That's why I watch the smaller time frames, and I just stick to what I'm doing. The 5 minute will really give you the word, right? And so far, we're not falling down the wedge yet at the present moment. We could still be making that V-shaped recovery to the upside. However, we have heavy resistance here at 21,100. We got to get above that zone, 21,100, 200 area, and then get to the next liquidity zone right here. So we got to bounce off this. See this node sticking out and get to this next node at 21,300. Same, and that's our, that's like the small time stuff. But we're never getting to 30K, 50K, 60K unless that happens. And if we get above that, then we're not dumping to the downside either. So You get above this zone right here, it's going to change the fact that we're going to dump, you know, for now, you know. You start getting red candles, then you're likely heading back down here to 20,750. So 20,750. So that, like, the 5 minutes going to tell you. And when you get overbought on the Stokes, you're likely to dump, and you didn't get above the previous high. So to me, it's more likely we come down to 20,750 in my humblest of opinions. It is what it is. So that's just something that I have to say. All right. All right. Let me take a look at the chat. How's the chat popping? What are we doing over here? Crypto is for life. Yes, it is. Thank you, Jeffrey Anderson. Bitcoin 4-hour, bro. Bounce away from the 200, not off the 200. Bitcoin printing bloody diamond and an X on the daily. Yep. Nastily. Let's take a look at what those indicators said, too. I mean, extremely overbought. That daily was beat to the ground, you know. Let's take a look at the DXY. Check your camera focus, homie. Still slightly blurry when we came back from the other, when we came back from the move. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to do it on the gun, you know. Little flat. It's not too bad, though. It's on the mic, right? That's why. I'll put the mic where my face is. Should be pretty good, right? Still might be flat, but I can't. I mean, it's hard to do because I'm like, you know. I think that's pretty good right there. Yeah, that's going to do it. Thanks, man. Okay, we hitting the 400 like market. Looks bullish. Slight resistance at 375. Interesting. Take a second to hit that like button for the second stream of the day. Shout out to East Jordan in the game, DJ Porter Rock, and everybody here on the live. So we've changed the indicator. I don't know how to read it anymore, so I have no idea what it means. But I'm looking for a blood diamond or something. Right there, it told you to get out. Told you to short right there. At that beautiful point. And it hasn't really given an indication since. So it did give you a short right there with a blood diamond to the downside. All right. Now we're looking for the bounce signal back to the upside. It gave it a 4 right now, suggesting to buy in. So it's funny. It's giving a slight buy signal right now, I have to say. It's giving the 4. Very strong buy signal right now for Bitcoin, in my humble opinion. But again, anything is possible. But it is giving a buy signal for Bitcoin here at 21,057. Interesting enough. All right. It's craziness, though. We got a lot of action there. So we are seeing resistance here on the short. And we're getting a bit of lack of volume now. Things are kind of slowing down for BTC. All right. Just what's happening. All right. The music's slowing me down, too. Let's get some better music. It's a little cool, but it's a little too cool. There you go. A little something in the middle, the pep in your step there. Get you going, get you flowing, get you never knowing. Oh, hey, 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 hey. All right. And, I mean, rejection with tweezer bottoms, though. That's right. Who are you talking to me like that? So, look, rejection by the 21-day moving average for BTC. Let's clean this up for the beginners who are like, what? What is it? What is going on? I mean, you're likely headed lower. Okay? Hey, stop saying that. So if you don't break out of this to the upside and get above this resistance at 21, so if the bulls can't get above here, expect more downside. This is simple math here, folks. So if the bulls can't break above 21,129, expect to move back down to 20,650. It's that simple. I know I'm right. So if the bulls must break back above 21,129 to remain bullish, if they do not, expect the price to dump all the way back down here to 20,600. All right? That's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's it. All right? So this is what we're looking at. A dump to the downside to 20,600 for BTC. All right? You're going to watch the smaller time frame to confirm this. We need a double bottom here. So where can we hold? Support must hold right here at 20,979. All right, if that does not double bottom, you're expecting a dump down, and then we'll reconvene from there. All right. I know. Why do you keep saying it? Anyway, but this is simple math here for Bitcoin. Really nothing else you need to look at, right? And then if you want to be super snazzy and extra saucy, you can begin to get the idea that can we make an inverted head and shoulder here somehow? And, get a move back to the upside once we get above this node here too. And now it starts getting messy. Now I start adding a lot, so I want to keep it simple. But I'm just always ready to make the next move. All right, I'll keep that on the right side for now. So that's Bitcoin in a nutshell. This is the easiest way to figure out where it's going. And when the stochastics are this high, well, what happened there? They dumped. What happened here? It dumped. Boom. Here they dumped. Here they dumped. Here they dumped. So even if it's a little dump, it's showing you that every time we were high in the 5-minute stochastics, we did get a bit of a dump to the downside for BTC. So not a good sign, not a good look. Moving averages, now we're below the 21. So they need to come back and get tight again. 21 is getting far away from the 200. We will eventually get pulled on back, which means we could get the V-shaped recovery. There's a chance. So both things are probable. You wait for certain affirmations. So right now, if I see this drop here and start to fall, then you short that little area. This kind of makes a double bottom, starts to do sideways action. You wait. It might bearishly retest, then you short again. Might break up, fake out, come back down, right? And you don't have to do anything either. You could wait for bigger confirmation. You could wait for it here, come down, and then trade a bounce in a day or two. You don't have to do anything you want. So grateful you are alive for the dump. Are you able to check MATIC? Anytime, Wolfman. 8 my coins. Anytime for you, man. Anytime. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Throwing it down when most people would never even think to throw a shekel. Throwing down a shekel for my man. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Let's take a look at MATIC for my man. And nothing I say and do here should be taken as financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Just going over MATIC here nice and easy. Honestly, even though MATIC did look good, if you look at it, it is somewhat of a symmetrical triangle, right? Felt like a flatter bottom with a slanted top, and those do dump 90 more, basically I'd say 90% of the time. I mean, they're a 50-50 pattern by law, but most of the time you do see them dumping. And look, that could be a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. I've been playing that out. I mean, even though the head isn't perfect in the middle, it's 3 hills to the downside, and you tend to get a drop just like that. However, the 4 hours extremely oversold. The RSI is extremely oversold. I wouldn't be surprised if you bounce back in the pattern, or if we just kind of open the pattern up a little bit here and turned it into this. So MATIC is still somewhat bullish. You use these scary times for Bitcoin pullbacks to make beautiful altcoin trades. So while everyone's freaking out, you make beautiful trades, in the face of danger. So we take a look at here too. We're extremely oversold. I mean, there's just like a nice, So, I mean, Bitcoin could continue to dump too. We're watching it on the smaller time frame, and that's why I have Bitcoin open on that 5. All right? And we want to see this double bottom play out here. Look at the 1 minute. Can the 1 minute save the day? I've seen it actually happen. You have some strong bullish divergence on the 1 minute time frame. Let me show you. And look, this is an ugly, I like to call it an ugly inverted, but you got a shoulder here, you got a head here, and you got this just a side, it's like a complex inverted head and shoulder from, it's insanity, but it could play. And if you look at it too, remember the last time we saw we were able to find the bottom for Bitcoin with a cup and handle on the 1 minute time frame. This will be the second time I did something. That time it was far crazier. It was like, someone's got to clip that out. If anyone could find that and get a clip of those, or those live action moments where we call it just ridiculous things. But couldn't this cup and handle bounce to the upside? Right now, the stochastics say it will, all the way back to 21,239 for Bitcoin. So something crazy we're doing here. Experimental. And honestly, it's probably highly likely just a dump. But, you know, let's see what happens on this 1 minute. Can it play out? We got 10 minutes to find out if it's going to happen. We can put it on ice. We'll jump back in a second. We make technical analysis fun here. It's like live action. You're like, did he or didn't he? We try to make it as fun as like a double, triple around the world layup by Jason Tatum, you know, or by Marcus Smart, whatever you want. Pick your poison. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. If you don't like either, I get it. You may not be a lovely Celtics fan like me. I get it. But again, I'm from the home of the bird, you know. So MATIC, if you had any BALZs at all, this is where you would jump into a MATIC trade. Oversold in the 7-5 and every single time frame except the 7. Actually, 7 minute could down a little more. And it's in a bit of a flag too, so yikes. I'm just joking with the balls at all. I'm just messing around. Don't do anything I'm messing around. This is oversold region, so just be careful. And don't do anything anybody ever would suggest. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. You have to just learn technical analysis. That's it. Like right now, I'm drawing a bear flag, and I showed a measured move. How did I do that? Because I do it all the time. Eventually, you'll get the feeling, you'll get the gist. All right. Can this 1 minute cup and handle save the day? Honestly, look how fast that 1 minute sprinted up and gave us nothing. Nothing. And that's when it's all about momentum. And when you don't get a lot of space out of the momentum, that's when you know you're likely just kind of getting played with. And you're kind of filtering off to the downside, you know. See how many shapes I can draw in just the 5 in the 1 minute? Never mind. We can do all the way up to the weekly. You wouldn't even see this stuff. You know. Just taking a look at the weekly. So the weekly, look what the weekly's doing too. Could easily roll over. What I didn't like about was the 5-day and the 3-day getting very overbought. See that? 3 days is a nasty time frame to get big like that. And that's a nice short. Just trade the 3-day to the downside, easy peasy, and start taking it down, you know? I mean, that shows you Bitcoin all the way down to 10K. Don't be surprised if we go to 10K. Don't be surprised if we go to 7K. Please, this is what bear markets are made of, and it may be one of the worst times in your life, but you're going to make it through. 3, 4, 5 years from now, you won't be the same person, and everything will be different, all right? Just be careful. So MATIC is oversold on multiple time frames, but I'd watch this 7-minute. If this 7-minute bear flag doesn't dump, there's some hope. There's some hope we could be getting a bounce to the downside. So you see the worst case scenario, and then you look for it to not to play out. It's another way to find out if you're going to get a long or short, you know. There's no guarantees, but you do what you can. You do what you can, all right? And most trades got destroyed by the Bitcoin dump, and that's why you gotta fling short, you know. Look, everything short is hot right now. Except for LBP is not. And look at that. LBP cup and handle on the 1 minute, just like Bitcoin. CREDI was hot, had a nice pump. Actually tried to pump back up again. Look at that. Tight. Wouldn't be surprised if it actually did another pump. Now you're overbought on all the shorts. Like, it's not a good time. I mean, if you didn't enter a short now, it's a little late in my humble opinion. But you do whatever makes you happy. Look, this is decided didn't want to even come down. I wanted to pump right out. At resistance, though, that's sketchy, though. I never trace green candles. All right. Sand 3S to the upside, banging on them, but getting overbought on the 1 hour, too. And extremely overbought on the 4 hour time frame. Sand. Man, come on home, back to daddy, Sand. No mas. Bond had a little bit of a pump because Bond get legs. It's very oversold on the 4-hour time frame. It's touching the 21-day moving average. It's back in a bit of a flag here. That's interesting. Could Bond get legs and bang on them? It really could. You never know. Bond, baby, Bond. Another 80% gain for Bond in the middle of the night on the 4-hour time frame, suggesting it could happen. Why? Well, you have swing up to swing up. And even if you go a little lower, then you have swing down and swing down here. You have hidden bullish divergence. Hidden bullish suggests that you will pump higher than the previous high to the upside. It's high risk, of course. One of the most high risk trades you could ever take tonight on Bond. But the 1 hour is so oversold inside of an inverted head and shoulder kind of funky monkey thing going on. That's weird. Definitely some strange behavior going on there. 15-minute pointing to the upside, not getting to the higher high as well, but the 4-hour looks scrumptious for Bond. Trying to get some moves, but again, it's so sketch, and it takes some guts. You know, I know. Bond, you know, so it calls my name, but then I'm like, am I ready for that sleepless night? You know, some nights it's like, I just want to go to bed. You know, I don't want to trade Bond and wake up in the middle of the night like, oh God, what happened to that trade? Bond. You know, when I can't take it, I just put small amounts. Like, instead of putting 10 grand in, I put like $250 and go, you know. So, never force a trade, especially if you know it's going to psychologically mess with you that night. Get your sleep, you know. And again, I can't never tell you what to do, but I would get my sleep. It's just a smart thing you can do for yourself, okay? The name's Bond. Bond, baby, Bond. But, I mean, that is a flag technically. That is hidden bullish divergence. You are oversold in the stochastics. MACD is turning, and you have falling volume with falling price, which suggests that you are losing sellers, which suggests you will get a move back to the upside for Bond all the way to about 34. So, and Bond's been in the parabola. And you could say it's like really like step 1, step 2, step 3, 4, and 5. So it has a few more steps in the parabola till it gets to this heightened sense of arrival for Bond. Somewhere at 57, 56. We did this last time for Bond. We projected it. We nailed the projection. I don't know if you remember, but we called the parabola with the high, with the falling wedge here. I saw this in a giant rising wedge. Just from years of watching price action, right? And then we figured that would go parabolically to the upside. And it did. Now it's possibly making a bigger parabola. Like, we zoom out and we see something larger at hand for Bond. This 19 could be nothing for Bond when it rips all the way back to 34. So, the hidden bullish divergence has me salivating a little bit for Bond, because that is something I've traded many times in my life and it has paid off. So it's just something I'm thinking about. All right. A lot of shorts in action right now. Jupe coming back down. Actually, a beautiful pump for Jupe, 31.33%. Let's take a look, though. What I like about Jupe right now is it's following the 200-day moving average in this zone. It's kind of in this, like, ascending triangle, so to speak, here. I could see Jupe doing bigger damage in the long term. Will be like a couple week trade, 5 to 10 day trade, but there's a possibility for 133% gains for Jupe. Again, do your own due diligence, right? I don't own any Jupe. I have nothing in this. Just looking at Jupe right now, it came across my radar. I happened to just kind of glance on it. And again, 18% stop loss, 30% stop loss. The bigger, the better, depending on the person, on what I'm doing. For me, depending, it depends on who's trading. Not the bigger, the better, but is it less or more depending on who, it's a trading style. Someone is scalping this for 20 grand and wants to lose 18. Someone's only getting in for 5 and is willing to put it, at 30. You never know. It depends on the person, their proper risk management, and the amount of the bag. Okay? At the end of the day, All the late shorts will bring the price up. They probably will. Because when people jump in late short, yeah, they're going to have to then they're going to cover quickly on a scalp, and then they're going to pump the price to the upside. It's most likely, but you never know. You know, you don't want to pad yourself by saying stuff like that. You never know. You never know. All right. So I'm looking at Jube here. Creating a possible ascending triangle, right? For Jube. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. 439 people, 430 likes. That's what we're talking about. That's the lifer way. Now there's only 8 people who feel strange. Like, why are you the only 8 people? And now look, now we have more likes than watchers. Now it's just, oh no. Almost there though. Crew's like 10 minutes away from me, huh? Maybe we can get a big New England dinner with the lifer. Hey man, come on down. I'm down. I always stay in Los Angeles, but every 2 to 3 months, head out there, man. Got to get some clams. Send in a super chat for TA a deep dive. Some of the 99 just joined. Hopefully my name will turn blue by tomorrow. Oh, it doesn't happen like that, man. It takes a while. It takes a long time. Unless you say something interesting, you know, that really gets my goat. And I feel sporadic, but normally you got to work for it. You know, you got to be around and hang out, and then eventually it may happen. Thanks a lot, Mr. Lifer. You look tired. Please get some sleep. All right, you're out. When people say that, they get booted. You go. Just for the day, though. You get put on timeout for the day. I love you, man. I appreciate you saying thanks, but don't ever tell me I look tired again for the rest of your life. It's the most worst thing you could ever say to me for the rest of my life. Don't ever say that again. Will Bitcoin pump one more time? One more time. Can you kindly explain what it means if the 3D, 2D timeframes are high, but the weekly is low? Does it mean that the 2-week time frame can still be beat down again? Oh, of course. Anything can happen. For sure. For sure. Tios and Nachos, love and life. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate it. Something interesting. I am going to be blue. Oh, that's funny. Ha 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 ha. I get it. Say something that makes me find it that I find extremely enthralling. How's that? You look beautiful. Don't listen to those goofs. Shout out to Nat Soul, man. I love you. You look beautiful too if I could see you. Sorry, dad jokes. Now it's pretty good. Booted. He doesn't need to be booted. He wasn't booted. He just put on timeout. He's still here. I didn't boot you good. He said he liked me, and I liked him too. I wasn't that, I just don't tell me I'm tired. He just had to be reprimanded. This guy right here, Devo on Cloud. Thanks a lot, Mr. Lifer. You look tired. Please get some sleep. He's just trying to be nice, I'm sure. But that's not how you talk to an Aries. That's grinding at the speed of light. If a coin was about to pump, but Bitcoin dumps, will it likely pump once Bitcoin consolidates? No, it could dump all the way and never pump again. You look like it's 10 a.m. and you're ready for a day out. Shout out to East Jordan. Now that guy is someone I want on the team. What else did you say? So a shock in the market. Let's watch the dust settle. I wouldn't be jumping into tons of longs or shorts tonight. Again, we know exactly what we're doing. We're watching Bitcoin on that smaller time frame. But look, that 3-day doesn't look good at all. 3-day says 10K is coming scrumptiously. And we're on our way to the downside, right? So, but anything is possible. I'm open-minded, everybody. 3-day could dump and double bottom here. Anything is possible. I'm always open-minded. You talking to me over here? Weird thing to get so defensive over. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Nobody got defensive, man. We're just making jokes, dude. You're such a weirdo. Now you're a weirdo. Now you're out. Now you're out. Now you're out. Now he's out. No, this guy's out, yo. He's out, man. He's out. Get him out. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. I'm just trying to have fun, man. I'm just trying to have fun. If you don't get it, you're out of here. Oh, man. Either you get it or you get it. If you don't get it, then you out of here over here. You know, I was in New York yesterday. This guy told me I look tired. I said, tired like what? Tired like a mule? Tired like an alpaca? You know? Because I just want to know, you know? Like, am I going to lie down like a dog? What are you saying to me? What's the shape of Italy? A boot over here. Thank you for all you're doing, brother. Shout out to Kevin Law in the game. I started drinking lemon water as soon as I got my first gain after joining the Discord. Good stuff, man. Oh, it's the best, dude. It's the best. The bots are buying the dip. Love 3 comments in my lifers. Shout out to Zen Riot with the bots, man. R.E.P. Paul Savino. Good fellows for life. Oh, man. There's 2 looks. Good, great, and never tired. I got 2 looks over here. It's good and great. You say anything else, you're out of here over here. You tell me I'm defensive over here. I'll show you. You tell me I'm defensive. Hey. I'll show you the defensive player of the year, Ray Lewis over here. I was drinking lemon water when lemon water wasn't even lemon water. They called it lemon water. I was drinking lemon water before they called it lemon water. They called it squeeze lemons into the water. Hey, I tell you what, hey. If you want a good laugh, check the Lifer Team chat. I'll put a clip of Jordan Cameron doing a cryptolifer impression. Oh, yeah. Let's see what he says. Let's see how he does. Let's see what he does. You guys can see how I like to laugh at myself, so let's see. I'm a little embarrassed, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see it. Let's see the impression here. Let's see how good he does. His face is already funny. I got to give it to him.
Let's have my good friend Lifer come on the stream. Come on, Lifer. Come on, man. No, you don't need your suit, man. You don't need your suit. Keep it at the side.
Yo, he's I was doing this. Remember, I was inviting people on the live. So he took this from me. I was inviting Tito on the live and I was doing voices. I think he took this bit from me. So he's taking bits. So I'm flattered now because he's taking creative bits from me. So I'm flattered.
No, you don't need that. You don't need that, man. You're just doing TA on YouTube, man. All right, fine. Come on. All right, guys. Here he is. 1 second. What's going on, guys? It's cryptolifer. All right, guys, I got a massive bullish pattern for you right now, okay? A massive bullish pattern for you right now.
Oh, it's the worst. This is the worst.
Here we go. Massive bullish pattern. You guys got a massive cup and handy Sammy to the upside. Look at this. You got the cup and you got the handle right here. We're going to see a massive move to the upside, my guys. If we take the measure move and we actually take the bottom to the top and we extrapolate that to the upside, we got a massive Sammy cup and handy to the upside. Wow. Look at that, my guys. Wow. Oh. Look at that thing, my man. That thing is huge. All right, so that's what we're looking at here in the next one. I'm talking like that, man.
so wait,
the upside, my guys.
Bring it back.
A massive bullish pattern for you right now. All right? Here we go. Massive bullish pattern. You guys got a massive cup and handy Sammy to the upside. Look at this. You got the cup and you got the handle right here. We're going to see a massive move to the upside, my guys. If we take the measure move and we actually take the bottom to the top, and we extrapolate that to the upside, we got a massive Sammy cup and handy to the upside. Wow. Look at that, my guys. Wow. Oh. Look at that thing, my man. That thing is huge. All right, so that's what we're looking at here in the next one. I'm talking like that, man. If you want to join my trading group, it's $100 a month. You can learn cup and handles. You can learn wedge formations. You can learn anything for $100 a month. All right.
I love when people get jealous of how much money you make. Anyway, shout out to everybody here on the live. Hey, man, an ENS short might be looking, mine looking where the TPS. ENS short, but I don't know if that ENS 3S on the, I don't think there's an ENS 3S, though. Let's take a look. You have to admit, I mean, you got to be able to laugh at yourself. The fact that I created something that someone is making fun of is funny to me. is hilarious to me. Sammy coming heady to the upside. He just can't do it right, though. If he was able to actually do some type of, I'm going to be able to do a perfect impression of him one day, my name's Jordan Cameron. No. Jordan, do you want to come on the show, dude? Wait. Jordan's actually here. Jordan, do you want to come? He's on. Jordan, do you want to come on? No, Jordan, you don't need a pile of poop and a bunch of memes and some college jokes that you made up like 5 years ago. Nah, put the joke book down from 6th grade. Yeah, come on, man. No, we're doing TA, man. No, you can wear a collared shirt, actually. Yeah, do you want one? I got a collared shirt for you. If you want, I could. Dude, you don't have to look like a bum on every stream, all right? And it's. I know you're losing hair. You want to keep the hat on. I got a hat on today. You can wear the hat. But at one point, let's comb it, do something. But come on, Jordan, come on. What, you don't want to show? All right, he's not going to show himself, but he's just going to come on. Wait, he is going to come on. Hold on. Hey, Sam, I never understood why they called you Sammy Cup and Handy. I know, basically I'm gonna hodl. I'm hodling as much as I can. Because I used to work at McDonald's. And if I ran a trading group and I charged $99, no one would probably pay. So what I do is I just have a little membership group here on my YouTube channel, because most of the time I talk about farts and I have fake poop and I eat socks. It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I try to do what I try to do, but I'm sorry. Oh, man. Shots fired, man. Shots fired. Whatever. He wants to play. We could play. We could do this all day long, baby. We could do this all day long, baby. We could do this all day long, man. Trademark Sammy Cup and Heady. Nah. Cryptolifer's a good dude. Cryptolifer's a good dude. He's not a bad dude. Go check out his TA. He's a good dude. Check him out. He draws cups and handles and stuff. He's not a bad guy. Check out Cryptolifer. Hey, Lifer, how you been, Lifer? Yeah. All right. You sound like Adam Sandler. Hit him up, LOL. Yeah. It's like Biggie and Tupac, man. The real crypto game, The real crypto revolution. We're kind of stuck in action here for Bitcoin, huh? Flat. That sounds funny. Ooh, UFO gaming. Looking freshly. Bouncing off the 200-day moving average here. Let me take a look at a little bit of UFO, huh? I mean, it's in that bullish, And this thing was already in a beautiful uptrend. Really not, they had such small market caps that they dump with Bitcoin, but don't really get phased enough from as much as they were moving. So UFO gaming actually looking scrumptious to me on the 1 hour time frame, could be getting busy for a move up for 68% gains from UFO gaming on the radar. So shout out to anyone that may or may not know what UFO gaming is. You want to do your research, do your due diligence. And again, I'm just looking at the possible measured move here. This shape can break out about 68% of the time, depending. It's a bull pennant. You do have to deal with this high volume node. Once you get above that, look for a bounce, a retest. Lack of bearish momentum on the MACD. You got falling volume with falling price. Jordan, are you paying attention? There's more than just cup and handles here, bro. We're talking about the moving averages. We're showing how the 200-day is moving through the bottom of the pattern when it's parallel. That's an important thing. Jordan, are you taking notes? Every time Jordan watches the stream, he forgets to take notes. That's the only thing that, And then he tries to do what I do again. I watch the stream, and then I'm like, Jordan, you're messing it up. You didn't take the notes, man. Make sure you take notes, all right? You're going to forget a lot of the stuff, all right? I eat socks. Can you check out TLM? Lifer, dude. There's Lifer. Jot that down, Jordan. Shout out to Stack McChange in the game, man. Appreciate you, man, for coming on in. This is my man. Oh, man. Yo, someone get that clip to him ASAP, though. Get that clip out to him so he can, he has some more to work with. So we can go at each other. No, Jordan, you can't. No, you don't have to look like a bum on every stream. You can put a collared shirt on. It's all right, dude. Don't worry about it. They only cost $35. Like, it's not that big of a deal. You're only doing TA on YouTube, dude. Big Boy says, I don't eat socks, but I'm positive someone in the house does the way they, I don't eat socks, but I'm positive someone in the house does the way they disappear. You're funny. Yeah, socks are always disappearing, right? I got you. Shout out to Porter Rock, man. So UFO Gaming may be the only coin holding strong tonight, and we'll do our other little scan too, our easy scan. Whoa. Full pennant. Jeez Louise. I'm like, and to be honest, we're going to say something like big in a second too, right? Like, look, not to be rude, but I love Jordan. He's a nice guy, right? And he has, but and honestly, it jokes really about dressing nice and all that. But honestly, look at the testimonials I get. The level of commitment that I just witnessed in a man setting up his stream equipment inside a hotel room is unparalleled. I just sold before, but now I'm flat out. I was sold before, but now I'm flat out inspired to be better myself. We need to share this channel as much as possible. You deserve it. God bless you, Sam. Sam, this is more of a thank you for all the hard work you put in. We all know you're human, bro, and that's why we love you and we'll never leave this place. The fact that you put yourself on the line every day, no matter what, even if you aren't 100% that day and have a day off. It's because of the transparency and the integrity that you have is what makes you different. Thanks for busting your butt every day for us. We love you, bro, no matter what. We know nothing. Thank you, Lifer. You helped pay for many things in one transaction. Each day that passes in this group, life gets better. At my son's B-Day today, we officially revealed we have another boy due in December. Lifer fam grows stronger. Love you all. So happy I found this group. Sam, your group has made me more patient trader. I now understand what to get in and make my own rules to trade, like you always preached. I've lost so much money before, but now it's not a guessing game anymore. I've made my rules, your rules, my rules for entering and exits. I'm more conservative and I take what the trade gives me. I see patterns now that I never would have noticed before. You have transformed my thinking and I'm so thankful for you. You have given my family of 7+ and our dog a real chance. Sam, you're such an awesome person, and from the bottom of my heart, I thank you, and I know you deserve everything you have and more. God bless from the Trong family. And honestly, this goes on and on. You know, I jumped into the group. I pay $99. I invest $2,600 in bond. I sell at $42.50. I win $16.50. The subscription costs $99. After 2 days, I learned how to make $15.49, only because of this place. It's without all the educational value. You need to be crazy not to join the group, you know, and just it goes on and on. I mean, you can read these, and they're coming in every single day from random people from around the world. And Jordan, eat your heart out, man, because this is where the money's at, man. This is where your soul really fills up. You can't buy this, you know. I mean, you can work so hard. People do try to buy these types of testimonials and stuff, but I mean, you know, I hope it's okay to post a screenshot here, but I feel like it need to be said. Sam is entertaining on YouTube, which is a great. However, since joining the 99, I've been getting daily Bitcoin updates. He really is the hardest worker I've seen in the space. The guy is on the side of the road, sharing an update with a phone in one hand and a screen of the chart in the other. I'm beyond impressed by the dedication to his community. You can tell he cares so much about the community and his brand. If anyone reading this is hesitant on paying the 99, feel free to message me with questions from the bottom of my heart. Bless you and your family. Thank you for providing quality education and all your hard work, Nick. So, I mean, those go so long for me and they mean so much. And I just want to say thank you so much to each and every one of you. Shout out to the $5 super chat from Crypto Rambler, who said truth. All right, Special Ed, now you're gone too. And you're on. Put user on timeout. Yep. Any negativity, you're on timeout. Any negativity. No, I just want to read the testimonials. I'm not just devoting myself. I'm just reading. I don't get to read them all the time. So I'm just taking a moment to read them because, man, they give me extra energy when I need it. You know, whenever I think life is up and down, I read those and they give me the gasolina to continue to push to the upside, no matter what is in my way. You know. Yeah, so I just appreciate each and every one of you that writes one of those and that has the gall to show it your whole life and to come out and do those. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it. It means the world. So we're trucking along. We never dumped yet. We're just still trucking along. So far, you can see the 1 minute cup and head. He did pump a little bit to the upside. Look at that. Could it be the bottom for us? Could be. There's a chance. Getting tight though. Pretty wedgy. Looking for that 20,700 area, 20,008. Now you're kind of matching the liquidity. You see that? But you still got more down here than up here. The heat map is still bigger down here at 20,006, but not much lower. You may get a bounce off 20,600 off that node. There's a lot of buys and sells in that area, and that's where we had the node. Remember, I don't even want to draw it anymore. It's so annoying. But if I even draw it here, it probably comes off pretty nicely. But right here, right? These two areas here, there's 20,000, 21,000 there, right? And this area here at like 20,600, 20,005. I mean, we battled that area so many times. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It was just... And here we are again, coming into the same zone, you know. So, little sign of life for a bounce here for Bitcoin. 15 minutes suggests that we could get a move back to the upside. I'll wait for the dust to settle, wake up tomorrow, see where we're at. I mean, and see where the Fed news takes us. You don't have to trade Fed news. Not a good idea. Volatile markets go up and down. See where they play. You know, some people like to take advantage of Fed news and front run it and stuff like that. Good way to get rocked and wrecked. I just like to watch the market, see how it goes, and then if I see a bearish retest or something that's like, you know, technical analysis wise, take advantage of it. But you don't have to force it. We're going to have a rocky couple of days here this week, and it's going to be up and down. So get ready for an insane week. What do I see happening for Bitcoin right now at the present moment? Again, I show you, I don't know. I'm watching the 7 minute here. Likely to dump here because it's high in the stochastics. All right, but so far it's been kind of trucking along, going sideways. What does Bitcoin need to do? I mean, at the end of the day, if Bitcoin can't back, like we showed you, if Bitcoin can't get above, we probably deleted it, but like if Bitcoin can't get above 21,005, I mean, that's huge resistance. And right here too. So you need to get back above. The bulls need 21,200 back. If they can't get that back, look for some more downside. It's that simple. Measured move would take you to 20,750. All right. So if the bulls can't get back above 21,200 area and start a move back up here to liquidity zone at 21,005, I would expect more downside. All right. For BTC, 7 minute will confirm it faster than any other time frame because you won't be able to get above the zone. So that's why I watch the 7 minute. You can have a bunch of time frames open at once. 7 minute is a good indication of what's going down on the smaller time frames. When Bitcoin starts to dump or pump, I look for the smaller time frames to really give me my indications of what's happening. All right. And that's going to be it for the night, everybody. I'm going to jump on out for the night. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, we'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Going over the markets again, going over what's happening with the Fed and breaking it down for you every single day. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And also, tell your friends. We'll be back tomorrow for another Crypto Lifer live stream. Be positive, be happy. Remember, every day could be your last, so make sure people remember you. And make sure people remember your last day as being amazing. Because you never know when your last day is. So be amazing every single day. So your last day is absolutely unbelievable. I love you all. Have a great day. I love you. And I don't mean to be morbid. I'm just being real. Crypto is life. I'll see you tomorrow.